Red fife. Is it a soft wheat or a hard wheat? A red wheat or a white wheat? Well, it's actually all of the above, and it gets better. It can be planted as a spring wheat or as a winter wheat. It's called a landrace wheat, meaning it has the ability to adapt to its growing conditions. Red fife is not just an heirloom wheat, it's also a piece of our local history. Dave Fife and his family, hence the name, began growing it on their farm in 1842. It's said to be Canada's oldest wheat, and by the 1860s it was grown all across Canada. Now that you know a little bit more about this amazing wheat, let's get started. So this is our red fife that we got off an organic grower. Time to dig in and grind. So I took a few cups out and reground it, and it's much better consistency now. This recipe calls for 1.5 cups of water, 1 teaspoon sea salt, 2.25 cups whole wheat flour. To that we'll add 1 3/4 cup of all-purpose white flour. And that's 2.25 teaspoons of yeast. You can use instant yeast, bread machine yeast. I'm using Fleischmann's for the bread machine. So we're going to select the dough cycle and press start. So I'm going to just shape this into a long loaf. We'll put mine on the right side. This is the one of the bread machine. It's so much nicer. Anyways, we'll see how they turn out. Already you can see this one's bigger, eh? Alright, we gotta cut them. You can see the difference. This one already looks like it's almost ready to go in the oven. This one, it's gonna take a while. I think I'm gonna have to separate them when I put this one in the oven. Fire looks like it needs a little bit more wood, but we're gonna put the loaf in and we'll put some more wood in. So the little one that I needed is starting to come along, but I'm going to divide these guys and put this one in. Inspiration for this recipe came from James Townsend and Sons 18th century bread recipe. They have a wonderful series on 18th century breads. You really should check it out. I'll put a link below. The loaf was a heavy-duty, old-fashioned bread. It doesn't have any oil or any sweetener in it. Just to show you that the red Fife wheat can make a nice, light, fluffy bread as well, we made these hot dog buns with the same flour. Nice and light and airy and soft and squishy and so yummy.